Color is an important tool in designing visualizations. It allows you to encode another variable or split your data into groups. However, there are a lot of issues you need to consider when choosing which colors to use and how to apply them. As an example of the power of color, consider these two plots of GDP versus life expectancy. Look how much more information adding color provided. We got the idea that higher GDPs correlate with higher life expectancy. However, by adding color, the region of the countries belong to is now more apparent. We can see how the countries are distributed in the world in this plot. The low GDP countries are almost all in sub-Saharan Africa. And on the high end, you see Europe and North America. The orange in between is the former Soviet states. Color is an important tool in visualizations, and it's important to use it appropriately to have the largest impact. Consider this bar chart. Overall, I would say that color distracts from the data. The colors shown don't appear to be chosen for any particular reason. In fact, they are actually the default for the software in which this plot was built, rainbow colors. These colors are also quite bright, which strains the eyes. Above all, each color doesn't actually convey any additional information about the data. The labels on the left side of the bar plot are enough to indicate which bar belongs to which type of diamonds cut. This actually makes the use of color redundant, since both the labels and the color are indicating the cut type. You might also have noticed that the legend at the right is unnecessary. We could simply design this visualization with the labels at the left of the graph, decreasing the amount of time the reader's eye jumps between the legend and the main data display. Here are my 3 main tips for using color in plots. My first piece of advice comes from the design field. Get it right in black and white. Before you begin adding color to your data visualization, you should determine if you need color in the first place. Many times, black, white, and shades of gray will be enough to effectively convey your information. Secondly, if you are going to use color, consider using less intense colors, such as natural colors or pastels. You can also add some gray value to bright colors to make them less vibrant. Colors with higher gray values have a softer feel, and the eye can concentrate on them for longer periods of time. Rainbow colors, primary colors, and other bright, bold colors create noisy visualizations that strain the eye. My final tip is to make color selections that facilitate communication. In this example, I used a complementary color to draw attention to the count of ideal cut diamonds. You could use a similar strategy if you want to highlight particular data points in a graphic. Perhaps you've come across some good and not so good examples of color use in visualizations. Color can be a tricky component of a visualization, but it can also encode data, lead the eye, and help viewers see the most important information of a graphic.